say the one that was coming out the most was probably this notion of balance. And I know this middle way idea. And I think if I was to view self-compassion as like on a continuum over here and then self-indulgence over here, I think it's sometimes it is okay to go this way for a little bit. And then, because the three components that Neff speaks about are common humanity, mindfulness, and self-kindness, self-care. That self-care could look like self-indulgence to some, but actually for you at that moment in this particular context, it's what you need. So you you're drinking from that a little bit before then being mindful enough not for it to tip over into self-indulgence. I guess it's too much of the good stuff. We get lost with the hot chocolate and bubble bath, and that's all it ever is. But you may need hot chocolate and bubble bath, and it's okay to have that. But of course, the mindfulness kind of steers you back into kind of a more encompassing approach towards self-compassion and compassion for others. And I think that common humanity element is really significant too, because as you say, we tend to carry a lot of shame and guilt, so maybe self-sabotage and not feeling like we are adequate enough to be deserving of nice things, perhaps. It's important to separate the behavior and the person too. So if you have done something in the past, which we all have, well, I certainly have, that you may regret, then it's important to separate yourself from that so you don't encompass this whole feeling of shame in your body, like I don't like me. That was just a single moment in time in which something happened, context arose, and you may have conducted an action that you then regretted, but you can forgive yourself for that, and move beyond that. And it's through that forgiveness, acceptance, that you can move beyond. Otherwise, you're kind of always maybe going to repeat the same mistakes, and you're in this cycle of self-sabotage, perhaps.